Hey guys, what's going on? McMold2 here, welcome back. Today we are doing the Marquee Event for Gar Saxon. I'll be doing the exact same format I did for the Imperial Super Commando, where instead of talking about what's going on in the event, I'll actually be discussing the kit for Gar Saxon, what his synergies are, what his potential is with these teams, all these different teams you can use him with, and just what effect he's going to have on the overall game. So yeah, sit back, enjoy watching the event unfold, try and use a full team there, full Empire teams. You can see I'm using Super Commando as well, try and get those synergies in. But let's go ahead and cover the kit for Gar Saxon. He has an Empire tag, he's also a tank-based class. He has a basic, he has one special move, a leader, and a unique ability. His basic attack is called On the Hunt. At level 8 is an Omega upgrade. It deals physical damage to the target with a 70% chance to inflict speed down for 2 turns. If the target already had speed down, reduce Gar Saxon's cooldowns by 1. So that's a nice little thing, you know, getting some cooldown reduction in. That's always nice to have. His special is called Calculated Ambush. Level 8 Omega upgrade again. It has a 5-turn cooldown, deals physical damage to all enemies, dealing double damage to enemies with less than 50% turn meter. Enemies that had at least 50% turn meter lose 30% turn meter instead. His leader is called Mandalorian Retaliation. It has a Zeta upgrade on it for level 8. Without the Zeta, Empire allies gain 50% counter chance and 40% defense. The Zeta upgrade adds whenever an Empire ally uses a basic attack, they recover 5% health. And then his unique is called Viceroy's Vengeance, where it is level 8 upgrade, also has an Omega upgrade ability for it. Whenever another ally attacks during an enemy turn, Gar Saxon has a 100% chance to assist. So what does this mean? So he's got a leadership much similar to Amagundai, where Amagundai has bonus counter chance and bonus counter damage for all Jedi allies. Gar Saxon instead gives the counter chance and 40% defense. And then he has a Zeta where Empire allies use basic attacks, they recover 5% health. And that ties into counters because counters use basic attacks. So whenever an Empire ally counters, they will gain 5% health back. And then you mix in Viceroy's Vengeance is unique, where he has a 100% chance to counter, or to assist, whenever an Empire ally, wherever any ally attacks their enemy turn, aka counters. Here's something very interesting. As you'll watch in this video, you'll notice when the Empire's characters start countering, and you have someone like Death Trooper, who on his basic he attacks twice if it's against a rebel enemy. If Death Trooper does that double tap on his basic, it then means Gar Saxon is going to be countering twice, or assisting twice. Now this calls into something very interesting, where you have Fives and Echo as clone troopers. Echo will assist when Fives does a double tap on his basic. He does a double tap if the target already has speed down before he attacks the first time. But Echo will never assist on the second attack. This calls into something very interesting, where if Death Trooper is countering twice, if he's doing a bonus attack, then why isn't Echo doing an assist on the double tap for Fives as well? This is something, you know, they should take a look at. Maybe, you know, give that buff to Echo a little bit, add in that double assist on the double tap for Fives. But I'm going off course there, that's just me and my clones. You know how much I love clones. Anyways, so going back to the assisting, it's going to be using his basic, where, as I said before, the Omega, if their speed down, it reduces cooldowns by 1. What's going on here is, if you use it with someone like Chirrut and Baze, Chirrut gives him and Baze together counter chance, and that also ties into the Viceroy's Vengeance, where he doesn't have to rely on Empire characters countering. He can use any character that counters and assist in on it, and then he gets his cooldown reduction if the if the target already has speed down. So if Baze counters, puts speed down on the target, then Gar Saxon will assist. Because the character already has speed down, he automatically reduces his cooldowns by 1. And even then, Saxon can also put speed down as well. So if Chase both counter, that's 2 assists right there for Gar Saxon. And then if you run something like Kenobi, which can give counter to all of his allies who have no debuffs on, you can run a full counter squad with Chase, Kenobi, throw in Death Trooper or TIE Fighter Pilot and Gar Saxon. You don't have to use Gar Saxon and a lead there, you can use someone like Kenobi. That's just a ton of countering, a ton of assists for Gar Saxon. He's going to be assisting a lot, he's going to be doing a lot of damage, because one of his base stats is armor penetration at 97. That is in the top 10 of all characters with armor penetration, so it does a good amount there. But anyways, yes, he has a lot of synergy outside of Empire, but his leadership does allow him to run an Empire counter team, like I'm a good Die and Jedi counter, but his synergy is so much more than your Empire characters because he can assist anybody who counters. I should have run Chase here in this full Empire team instead of like moving in like Chase, just so you could see when they counter, he can assist too. There's just so much potential with this guy, and that's why I'm very, very high on him. Right now I have him at Gear 9. He's almost at Gear 10. I'm doing a review on him. I should have it out later this week. I'm very excited for it. It's gonna be my first in-depth review, so you know, just a heads up. Be very gentle with me. It's gonna be a little slow, but anyways, yeah, I'm very excited for that. I cannot wait to see that happen. But yeah, that's just overall synergy. Just use him with anyone that counters. So Fives can counter, Sun Fac can counter. I mean, the list is endless with the teams that can counter. Count Dooku has a high chance to do a bonus attack on his counters, always counters. You could just use him with anyone that counters. I mean, heck, you could probably run him in a Jedi counter squad. That'd be hilarious to watch. Again, you're not going to get full synergy because no one there has speed down except for him. But yeah, this is just something that I'm very high on him. I know a lot of other people are. And then you've also got Imperial Super Commando, who just came out with him as well, where Imperial Super Commando already has a 65% base counter chance. If you add in the Gar Saxon lead, that's 100% counter chance on Imperial Super Commando. And then you just add in the fact that the Commando has that 2-turn buff immunity and dispel ability. He's got the Seize Advantage, where if he can counter, and if the target has less than 50% turn meter, he attacks twice. Any counter is going to be double tap, basically, because the enemy is going to have less than 50% turn meter. So you're going to get the double tap from the Commando plus a double assist from Saxon. So the possibilities are endless here, like Death Trooper. Death Trooper gets double taps with his basic, which I already covered. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do with this team, and it is going to be great to see what can happen with them. I'm very, very excited to see what Gar Saxon brings to this game. People are already starting to use him, try to see if they can counter this all. People are having mixed success with that. It looks like it's going to be very interesting. Again, I'm very excited for all of this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I just can't speak how excited I am for this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Definitely keep an eye out for that review going on later this week. I'm hoping to have it out by Friday, which would be like the 30th, I think. I don't know, my days are off. No, it would be the 28th. So yeah, it should be within the next few days. April 20th, I'm going to have the review up by then, hopefully. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm very excited to see what this guy can do. I'm already having success with him in Galactic War, trying him against, used him as a lead with Kenobi, Death Trooper, and Chase, and they just wiped the floor with the Rebel team, even though Saxon was back at like Gear 8, Gear 9. So he didn't do as well as I thought. As you can see here, you can see this event right here. They're kind of crushing, but that's just the final wave of the final tier. So it does a bit of damage. But yeah, again, guys, thanks again for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Keep an eye out for more content coming in the future. I'm very excited to be doing this Gar Saxon review. It's going to be my first in-depth character review. So yeah, that's going to be exciting to see. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching. Just, like, share, and subscribe. Keep an eye out for more content, and I will talk to you guys later.